Introducing first, he is fighting out of Indianapolis, by way of Chicago, Illinois. He is the former 2022 winner of the Battle of the Tough Guys. He is a former AWR God of Death, ICW American Deathmatch Champion. Former and longest reigning American Deathmatch World Champion. A former RPW World Champion. He's a saucy butcher, the mayor of Safety Town. He is Hoodfoot Mo Atlas. And next to my left, hailing from Houston, Texas, he is Vampire Profeta. He is the Adam Street Butcher. And he is the winner of the first ever unsanctioned match between Mo Atlas and Brandon Prophet. Let's go, come on! Ladies and gentlemen, Brandon Prophet!
Oh, thank you so much for joining us here at WrestleARTS 21 Greatest Hits. I'm Jeff Edge, the voice of Indianapolis, alongside the talk of the town, Taylor McAllister. Taylor, we have a Greatest Hits show for the fans here this evening. And what that means is some of the highlights of the last year or two. We wanted to run back one more time. Do you recall the barn burner that Hoodfoot Mo Atlas had with Brandon Prophet the first time?
Oh, absolutely. I don't know how anybody who was there couldn't. I mean, that was one of the most devastating contests that I've ever witnessed. That's also where we witnessed Jordan Dye knock out a 15-year-old.
Yes.
Yeah, it is ingrained in my mind.
That was WrestleARTS 10, I believe. If you recall, Jordan Dye had, I think it was a $2,500 bounty on Brandon Prophet. Is that right?
Yeah, he was looking out to pay out his tax refund if anybody could take Brandon Prophet out of the world of professional wrestling. But obviously, oh, what a shot. Obviously, that payout never got paid.
And if I recall, my partner Taylor and I were thinking that of all the people to be successful in cashing in that bounty, it was going to be Hoodfoot Mo Atlas. And in that barn burner at WrestleARTS 10, Brandon was able to eke out the victory. So the question that we have here tonight is, did Brandon Prophet get lucky against Mo Atlas? Will lightning strike twice?
I don't know about lightning, but it seems like some steel is about to strike here.
Yes, a little bit of thunder right here. Why they're already? Oh my gosh! Well, you don't have to knock over the chairs. People are sitting there. Oh, this is a Brandon Prophet throwback from many years ago, having a chair exchange. I believe Brandon Prophet did this many years ago with Necro Butcher. Did you catch that, Taylor?
I don't know that I did, but this will be a good audition tape to send to Dana White and the folks over at Slap Pro. I believe.
Oh my goodness! Oh man, Hoodfoot pulled way back into the stands with that fist right there. I can't imagine who would want to get into a fisticuffs with either of these men willingly.
Yeah, I'd pass.
Oh my gosh. And a giant headbutt from Mo Atlas sends Brandon Prophet collapsing into the crowd.
And let me tell you, Hoodfoot's got a head like a concrete cinder block.
Man, Hoodfoot picked up that chair to wallop Brandon Prophet with it. And, oh, Prophet caught the eye and then a chair across the back. Prophet, that $2,500 bounty. Oh my gosh, that's Prophet's son, the one who did get hit by Jordan Dye at WrestleARTS 10. Oh!
Yeah, Hoodfoot didn't punch him in the face, but he didn't have any problem using him as a foreign object.
Yeah, thank goodness. During that legendary feud that culminated in Brandon Prophet versus Jordan Dye in a dog collar match at WrestleARTS 16. No! Oh, man. If I recall, some of the cast of characters to try and cash in that $2,500 bounty was the Carver, Hoodfoot, Cavern Canyon, Jacob Johns. It's who's who in some of the WrestleARTS brawlers.
Oh yeah, it was a laundry list of some of the nastiest, hardest hitting folks in professional wrestling today. But here, Brandon Profit still stands, the last gunslinger, still ready to go out to the OK Corral and get it done.
Wow. Shades of Doc Holliday here, old Brandon Profit. He had a vicious back elbow that knocked Hoodfoot off his feet. Oh, could Hoodfoot be going into that post with a chin? Oh. Could break a man's neck.
Well, it could do that. It could smash the larynx. I mean, if you can't breathe, you can't really compete.
Oh. What a way to start off WrestleARTS 21 greatest hits. This was up there for match of the year, the unsanctioned version 1 in 2023. Oh, good Lord.
I would highlight that there's no way that Hoodfoot's going to leave this match without a concussion, but to be fair, I don't know that Hoodfoot's ever had a match that he left without a concussion.
Yes, that is true.
And without doling one out to his adversary as well.
Oh, what does Brandon Profit got? It looked like he had some pencils, perhaps?
He's got the sharp pencils.
Well, school is not in session, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, my goodness. Man, just shots to the head trying to open up Mo Atlas. Mo Atlas has a lot of scars right there. Trying to open up some of that scar tissue. And Hoodfoot doesn't know where he is. Trying to find something to pick himself up.
I think a lot of the dangers or the pain involved with getting stabbed in the head with a sharp object are pretty obvious. I probably don't have to spell them out.
Oh, please do.
But I will.
Dr. Taylor.
I will say that I've heard folks talk about getting pencil lead stuck in their body from matches such like this, and it is not good. It will give you weeks upon weeks of nasty side effects.
Ooh. How do you get pencil lead out of your head, Taylor?
That's a great question. Oh, look at that.
Oh,
Cowboy Hoodfoot.
Put on Director of Operations David Barker's hat, I believe. He's getting blood all over that nice hat, and he just took the glasses of Fred, Brandon Profit's son.
Hoodfoot getting down on the farm. Do they have farms in the hood? Is that a thing?
I'm not really sure. They have urban gardens.
Oh.
Got shout outs to Ron Finley, the gangster gardener. Go watch his TED talk on how to start a farm in an urban area.
Brandon Profit throwing that chair, I think, out of frustration. But
oh my gosh. What belt was that? I'm not sure.
I think that was a fan's replica belt.
Oh, man. Well, make him put it on the line. Profit's keeping his energy up pretty well here. Really pacing himself.
Interested to see what it is that Profit is setting up here.
He's making he's making a bed of chairs. You could throw a blanket over it. Oh my goodness. Oh. Chair right over the top of Hoodfoot's cranium.
And as bad as the blunt force of that hurt, what you may not have noticed was the way the top of the chair caught the back of the head of Hoodfoot, which was probably even more devastating, even though it didn't look like it.
Ooh, yeah. Back body drop right on that steel chair, and it looks like Hoodfoot's going for the cover. Kick out. Profit is pouring blood. Can't really see Hoodfoot's. For taking all those pencils in the head. That might just be the graphite, Taylor.
I get blood on that pretty new canvas.
Oh, man. Don't remind me. That wasn't cheap. Man, look at all those chairs right there. The question is who's going through them. Oh, and Profit
DDT, that's the maneuver that finished Hoodfoot in the previous contest.
Yeah, 2. Hoodfoot able to kick out this time.
Not quite enough mileage on Hoodfoot yet to put him away with that DDT, but it was a smart effort by Brandon Profit to go with what he knows has worked in the past.
Yeah, Profit has felled quite a few combatants with those DDTs. Oh, wow, that was a vicious kick by El Chupacabra. Wow. You know, that is a good strategy, Taylor, is you hit Hoodfoot with so many headshots, like maybe it's time to work the body.
Well, I think that, like I said earlier about the larynx, and this would be true of the ribs and the core, if you can take away the man's breath, it's going to be really hard for him to do a whole lot about whatever you want to do to him.
Yeah, that's a very good point, but I do notice that Prophet seems to be pacing himself very well, talking about just making sure he's keeping his breath with him.
Oh, this could be nasty. Oh!
It's like a DDT off the rope through the chairs.
That's got to be it. That's got to be all she wrote for Hoodfoot. As long as Prophet can get himself up and get over to make the cover, I think this is going to be over.
Prophet could have hit his head on those chairs as he was coming down. I'm not sure. Looked like he took it right on his back. That can't feel good. As a man with back pain himself.
This crowd trying to rally behind Prophet. Both men starting to stir. I heard the bell. Was that a double count out?
What happened? Neither were able to answer the bell.
Ladies and gentlemen, the referee has ruled this bout a no contest due to most wrestlers being unable to answer his count.
Oh my gosh. I thought that chair was coming at me, Taylor. Neither men are happy about it.
You heard it from Foltzy. Neither man able to make it to their feet by 10, so.
Well, they're on their feet now, so how is this situation going to resolve itself?
I hear Hoodfoot saying next time.
I hope there is no next time, friend, for both these men's sake.
Oh, we're going to restart the match. Here we go.
Maybe Director of Operations David Barker called something out to the referee. Oh, what a vicious suplex by Hoodfoot Mo Atlas.
Well, to your point. Oh, here we go.
Wow.
I was going to say, to your point, I don't know that these guys can endure a third contest, so I understand wanting to get it done here.
Mo Atlas able to even the score with Brandon Profit at 1-1.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first. Introducing first, being accompanied to the ring by Sage Phillips. From Connorsville, Indiana,
Thank you so much for joining us again at WrestleARTS 21 Greatest Hits. I'm Jeff Edge alongside the greatest color commentator in the business, Talk of the Town, Taylor McAllister. Taylor, did you hear, what was that about Jordan Dye? Did you hear the best of the best at their best? What was all that?
Well, I think that you will find that there is no bigger a fan of anybody than Jordan Dye of Jordan Dye.
Is that the best of the rest, the best of the best at their best? Did I hear that right?
You paid way more attention than I did, so I will trust.
Well, I was busy looking at Kevin Panic's gaudy coat. Did you see that?
Yeah, I'm reasonably sure that if Heather Monroe checks her wardrobe, she is missing one coat.
Yeah, Kevin Panic might have stolen that. Ooh, starting up with a lock-up between Sneaky Strong, Kevin Panic, and Jordan Dye. I think Jordan Dye just kissed his bicep.
There's not a whole lot there to kiss, I don't feel. I mean, don't get me wrong. Jordan Dye is an incredible in-ring athlete, but he's not a body Adonis.
Yeah, absolutely. We do have during this match a special thanks to Wish TV for hosting us down on their Daybreak morning show. Taylor, I wouldn't call it pleasure to join Jordan Dye down there for a segment on Daybreak Wish TV. Did you get a chance to see that?
I did. It was excellent.
Yeah, unfortunately, we made the call. We needed somebody to come down here and talk about WrestleARTS 21 Greatest Hits, and unfortunately, Kevin Panic was out of town, and Jordan Dye showed up. Not who you want talking to the general public, Jordan Dye.
That a truer statement has never been said, so I will not attempt to say one either.
Yeah, absolutely. We do want to thank Kevin Panic. You know, he filled into this match at the last minute due to an injury, and Kevin Panic and Jordan Dye have quite a history together. It was WrestleARTS 10 where Jordan Dye, along with Sage Phillips, David Ali, and Dylan Cole, beat Avery Hertz, Cassius Starr, Gorgeous Morgan Taylor, and Kevin Panic. That was the first time they got into this ring. And if you remember, they had a bit of a rivalry over the Triple Threat Championship as Kevin Panic, big drop kick by Sneaky Strong Kevin Panic. You know, Kevin Panic was arguably the best Triple Threat champion WrestleARTS has ever had, and Jordan Dye was obsessed with taking that off Kevin Panic.
That would be an argument for sure. Look at Kevin Panic walking the top.
Dye on his back foot now.
Great agility from a man who really prides himself primarily on his strength.
Yeah. Kevin Panic, big belly to belly suplex.
I think Kevin Panic lost his footing just a little bit, but he still managed to get most of that overhead belly to belly.
Yeah, Kevin Panic has been having an incredible WrestleARTS run over the last year. Oh, man. Big kick right to the skull of Jordan Dye. Oh, that's Sage Phillips grabbing the leg. Oh, man. Arm breaker on that rope.
Oh, what a kick.
Kevin Panic falls to the outside, and you need to keep an eye on Sage. There's Sage Phillips. So dirty. Oh, my gosh. Oh, man, he just attacked the arm of Kevin Panic. Went right after that left arm and shoved it into the hard apron.
Jordan Dye taking a moment to express some frustration with the official in this contest, and
that was just a distraction, Taylor. Yeah, I don't think he gave a damn.
Oh, man, those fingers, if he keeps pulling on those like that, Kevin Panic's going to have a hard time trying to use his grip on anything with Jordan Dye later on in this contest.
Yeah, Sage Phillips started off attacking that arm, and now Dye's picking it up. That must have been their game plan from the get-go. Kevin Panic throwing punches to the abdomen, trying to break free up that left hand. Ooh, man, Dye with an elbow. Wow, now he's attacking the elbow of Panic. Panic off the ropes. He goes for the sunset flip. Dye cleverly just throws himself into those ropes. Oh, man. Panic, such a flexible wrestler, always able to change up his game plan, always willing to, turn it on a dime and attack in another way. He's a very quick thinker, Kevin Panic.
Jordan Dye expressing his frustration with the official again.
This is ridiculous. Sage Phillips again with that arm. Oh, and goes right after that elbow. Man, that was brutal. Sage Phillips remembers to pick up the water bottle.
That's very conscientious of him.
Yeah, you got to stay hydrated. Oh, my goodness. Man, Panic needs to do everything he can to protect that arm.
Almost like a modified Pele kick.
What do you do in this situation, Taylor? You've had experience in the ring. How do you try and get your arm away from the other opponent?
Kevin Panic just taking a thumb to the eye right there. I mean, ultimately, all you can do is find a way to.
Another kick.
Gosh. Hold that thought just a minute.
Oh my gosh.
See what we got going on here.
Double arm DDT, maybe double arm suplex. Ooh. Wow.
I think the referee's getting tired of Jordan Dye being in his face. It looked like he hesitated there, almost like he didn't want to count.
Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, Jordan Dye has established quite a record here at WrestleARTS. He's got 8 wins. I know that seems surprising, Taylor, but he does.
There for a minute, I thought that Jordan Dye kind of almost had himself in a pinning predicament. It looked like his shoulders were on the mat and Wade positioned Kevin Panic. Kevin Panic was kind of on top of him. If the ref had been paying a little more attention.
Big clothesline with the right arm.
Dye could have been in trouble.
Another clothesline. Oh, man. Dye gets up. What's Panic trying to... I couldn't understand what he was going for there. Oh, another kick by Dye. Dye has been using his feet very well in this matchup.
I will say, Jordan Dye, say whatever you want to about him, but he's one of the most well-rounded competitors that's far as we've seen. Blue Thunderbomb. Jordan Dye can come at you from all sorts of different angles. He can use his feet, his strikes. He can wrestle. I mean, he's a total package as far as the in-ring attributes go.
Yeah, absolutely. I do notice Panic trying to make some adjustments with the after losing the use of that left arm, right? He's trying to throw some right arm clotheslines. He's trying to attack the back, trying to constantly take the of Jordan Dye and then get him up. Oh, come on. Kevin Panic may have had the win right there.
I think Kevin Panic has had enough of all these distractions.
Finally. Phillips finally got what he deserved. But Kevin Panic needs to watch out. Dye's down. Oh, man. Panic throwing Dye into the corner. Oh, Dye was able to get out.
You'd asked me earlier about how to get your arm free, and I was going to go into a whole diatribe about wrist control and such, but it's been shot after shot since.
Oh, what did he use? Was that brass knucks?
That's what it looked like. That is a favorite go-to trick from Jordan Dye. You must have gotten all of it, though, because most folks end up out cold when Jordan Dye hits them with the brass knucks.
Maybe it wasn't brass knuckles. I know he's used other things. Oh, my goodness.
What an athletic maneuver.
1, 2. Way to leverage the shoulder of Kevin Panic to jump up there with an attacking kick.
I hate to admit it, but what an impressive display by Dye throughout this contest, especially with that finishing maneuver.
Well, it's easy when you have Kevin Panic having to fight Sage Phillips for half the match.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again, the following match is a singles match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, to my right, hailing from Des Moines, Iowa, she is the Kerry, Monroe. Her opponents, hailing from the spiderweb, ladies and gentlemen, she is the arachnid, Blair, Onyx.
All right, and thank you for joining us at WrestleARTS 21 Greatest Hits. I'm Jeff Edge alongside the talk of the town, Taylor McAllister. Taylor, you got yourself a real problem here. These are two of your favorite wrestlers in all of WrestleARTS. Who are you cheering for in this one?
You're not wrong. It is a tough situation to be in, but ultimately, I can't go against Heather Monroe. She's my girl.
Oh man, you betrayed the Russian spider, Blair Onyx.
What a different movie Arachnophobia would have been if it had been about that arachnid.
Yeah, get John Goodman out of there. Blair Onyx from Kirov, Russia, trained by Seth Rollins, debuted in 2018. You know, she wrestled Jade Cargill in AEW, who is one of my favorite wrestlers, Taylor.
That's those are some interesting statistics to be sure. Heather Monroe finding her way back into the ring. Took some time to readjust, get her game plan back in focus.
Yeah, she needs to. You know, she has been very frustrated lately in WrestleARTS. All she wants is her Global Women's Crown back. It is driving her crazy not to have that championship.
Well, I was never a fan of the way in which Alice Crowley stole that championship from Heather Monroe.
How did she steal it? She DDT'd her on a bar table.
And since when is that okay? I mean, okay, yes, it was a Falls Anywhere match, but be that as it may, Heather should have never been put in the position to be DDT'd on a bar table. What are we doing?
She got up on it, if I recall.
Putting a champion in the Falls Count Anywhere.
That was WrestleARTS 16, where Heather lost the Global Women's Crown to Alice Crowley. Since then, she has defeated Carter Kaufman and Reagan Lydale in two great bouts, WrestleARTS 17 and 20. She would like to get back in the conversation to go against Global Women's Crown holder Rachel Armstrong.
Yeah, Heather Monroe has essentially defeated everyone. She'd defeat the plague if it got up against her.
Beautiful kick by Blair Onyx. Blair also has a win at WrestleARTS 17 over former Global Women's Crown holder Holly Cromwell. So with a big win here, Blair might be able to enter the championship picture as well. Oh wow, airplane spin. Have you ever been in one of those, Taylor?
No, the luxury of being a 6 foot, 500-pound man is that you don't get into too many airplane spins.
Oh, that's good. That's the whole point of being that big. That's why I'm so big. I just don't want to be airplane spun. I'm scared. My feet don't leave the ground. Man. Have we seen a new side of Heather Monroe with this frustration? Is there something just a little bit more barbaric lately, or has she always been this way?
Oh, I think Heather has always been somebody who could definitely channel that primal instinct when she needs to.
Oh man, Blair Onyx able to switch Heather into the corner and throw some big heavy chops. Oh my gosh, a flurry of elbows by the Killer Bay. Big kick to the back. As we talk about greatest hits here in WrestleARTS at WrestleARTS 21, I'd like to take you back to WrestleARTS 7, where Heather Monroe had a big victory over Billy Starks to win the Global Women's Crown. Go back and watch that one if you're able to.
Yeah, Heather Monroe beat her so bad she had to run off to ROH.
Yeah, man. This is to stay away from Heather. Heather recently coming off that big victory to up-and-comer Reagan Lydale. Reagan Lydale has started to make some noise, especially now that we're going to have the Interstate Classic coming up. I don't know if you've heard about that, Taylor, have you?
I have heard a little, but Jeff, why don't you tell me more?
Oh man, 8 women all around Chicago with a partnership with Second Wrestling with WrestleARTS. You know, there are a lot of fighters in this area who have had to make that trip from the interstate from Chicago to Indianapolis. A lot of history on that road. A lot of sights to see. A lot of stories that have happened. A lot of drama. Just that it's a bit of a legendary drive here in the Midwest, and so just in supporting that with a partnership with Second Wrestling, we got 8 of the best women in the Midwest going into that, and Reagan Lydale is entering that tournament.
Well, if we get to the point where it's Heather versus Rydell, I think that will be an excellent rematch, although I have no doubt that Heather will advance to the next stage.
Well, I'm sure you're a betting man on that.
Oh, 100%. I'll put $100 right now on Heather to win it all.
Oh my goodness. Is that a tarantula? Is that what they call that?
Well, it's the same premise. It's set up differently than Gary's tarantula, but the same premise.
Oh, Blair Onyx. Had the throat. Able to throw a shoulder into the abdomen. Blair Onyx just took over this match. Man,
well, as much as I've talked about Heather, Blair Onyx is no joke. She is definitely one of the most dangerous competitors in the sport today.
Absolutely. This would be maybe the biggest victory in Blair's career if she could defeat Heather Monroe right here, right now, at WrestleARTS 21. A victory over Heather Monroe goes a long way in the division. Oh! Vicious kick. Oh my gosh, big seated lariat right there. 1, 2.
Somewhere you have to know that the current women's crown holder is watching this contest with a great deal of attention, knowing that either one of these competitors could be in her future.
Yeah, and the winner of the Interstate Classic will get a championship match against Rachel Armstrong, so that'll be a big opportunity for both of these women. Oh, man. Heather Monroe absolutely vicious with those kicks.
This could be it.
Great grab of the legs.
Excellent pin, just wasn't quite enough.
Heather's got to be shocked that she wasn't able to get that. Kick to that left elbow. We just saw that with Kevin Panic. Oh my gosh. You could break that elbow with enough force. Oh, this might be it.
Talking about how Rachel Armstrong's watching this match closely, but at the same time, Rachel Armstrong may not even be our champion after tonight because she takes on Laynie Luck in what is sure to be a hard-hitting contest.
Absolutely.
Oh, what a hold. She's got her in a version of the pattern.
Saw this match is brought to you by Purdue Polytechnic High School. You know, we at WrestleARTS did partner with a high school in order to teach students audio and visual skills required in the high school technical diploma pathway. We all believe in the power of community. If you have a high schooler interested in audio-visual pathways and professional wrestling, make sure you look to the PPHS Lab Micro School through Enroll Indy. Oh my goodness. Blair rising to her feet. Heather Monroe's in trouble. This could be it. Big victory coming.
Just drove her face right into the mat.
Did you see Heather Monroe able to roll out of the ring? That was going to be it.
What incredible instincts by the veteran Heather Monroe. She knew that she probably was not going to be able to kick out of a 3, but she at least had the wherewithal to get out of the ring so she didn't have to experience it.
I can't believe that. Well, oh, she's got the ropes. Heather's got the ropes. No. Monroe able to steal a victory.
I don't know that she stole the victory. She just used her surroundings to her benefit.
You can't leverage with your feet on the ropes, Taylor.
Sure you can. She just did.
It's scheduled for one fall in the sport. The WrestleARTS Global Tag Team Crown. Introducing first the challengers. He is the A-Prince Cassius Star! His partner, fighting out of the Naptown chapter of the Rage Dojo by way of Buffalo, New York. He's the timeless technician. He's Uncle Pew. He's a Mr. Low Metal Wrestling. He is
Thank you again for joining us. I'm Jeff Edge, voice of Indianapolis, alongside the talk of the town, Taylor McAllister. This is WrestleARTS 21 Greatest Hits, and we would like to take you back to WrestleARTS 15, where the Mo Better Mob faced off against the Dragons. Weren't able to get the better of the Dragons, so here this evening we have a rematch for the Global Tag Team Championships, Taylor.
What a contest this should be. The grudge between the Dragons and the Mo Betta Mob going back almost a decade at this point. Good Lord.
The Dragons have been champions. They have held the tag team titles for 610 days. They won them from the Soul Shooters all the way back at WrestleARTS 9 and have had an absolute stranglehold on the championship since. They beat Terrell and Terrence Hughes of TNT, The Cask, Original Sins, Hoodfoot and Zodiac, Sean Kemp and Chase Holiday, and then the Mo Betta Mob at WrestleARTS 15. So do you think we will see a title change here this evening, Taylor?
Well, I don't ever bet against the Dragons, so I'm inclined to think that their reign will continue to reign strong and hard for the foreseeable future. But if anybody could do it, it would certainly be the Mo Betta Mob. I mean, it's hard to have a better connection with a partner than you have between father and son.
Yeah, absolutely. And I do think seeing Dale Patricks and Trip Cassidy, Trip recently rejoined the Dragons. I don't recall seeing these two as a matchup, do you?
No, I don't believe so, and we haven't seen them together as a team to represent the Dragons in tag title contention yet either. So that part will be interesting, although as I understand it, their history goes back many, many years, so they should be on the same page. Yeah,
that is the question. Apollo Star was the former global openweight champion before losing it to Dragon Josh Crane. And, when you talk to Apollo, he always has a game plan, and he's a very versatile wrestler. So my curiosity is, how does he approach the Trip Cassidy-Dale Patricks pairing differently? Both have a lot of size, have a lot of power.
Apollo now wrenching on the arm.
Apollo's going to use that timeless technician approach. Oh, man. Big kick by Cassius. Apollo's going to use the technique. You got to be very careful with Cassius. Oh.
Man, what height on that standing moonsault.
Nobody comes at you with more momentum in WrestleARTS than Cassius Star, the Ebony Prince of the mat. Star just took out Dale Patricks. Trip able to leverage that momentum. And here at WrestleARTS, we do have the lucha tag rule. When a team's legal wrestler touches the ground outside the ring, a teammate may enter the ring to take his place as a legal competitor. Wow. Oh, beautiful reversal from the Ebony Prince.
I will tell you, when it comes down to sheer athleticism and agility, I'm not sure. With the possible exception of Ace Perry, I don't think that there is anybody that measures up to Cassius Star.
Well, I think people in WrestleARTS have a nightmare about that frog splash. Cassius Star's frog splash is a world ender. You got to watch out for it because it can come out of nowhere. Man, big running power slam from Dale Patricks. Oh.
What a senton.
1, 2.
Dale Patrick's about twice the size of Cassius Star, so you know that hurt.
Dale Patrick's using that experience from Japan to just brutalize his opponents. Since returning, we have seen just a more vicious form of Dale Patrick's. Cassius just trying to get the big bully out of his way. Enziguri could do it.
Yeah, you could tell, though, that Cassius is feeling the effects of that big senton because those strikes did not have the same oomph behind them that I think they would have had a few moments ago.
Yeah, Patrick's holding Cassius's foot to try and keep him away from tagging in Uncle Q. Oh, man! That was a brilliant tactic by Trip Cassidy to sneak under Dale Patricks to knock out Apollo Star. I've never seen that before.
Yeah, and as a Dragons fan, I appreciate the referee letting both of them pin him, I suppose.
It looked like a circus wheel. Trip Cassidy, quite the rivalry with Cassius Star. You know, it was Trip Cassidy when he came back to WrestleARTS. He was there to highlight Cassius Star and talk about Cassius as the next generation of professional wrestling. And then not long after, Trip ended up joining the Dragons.
Well, they say that you can't go home again, but evidently Trip decided to prove them wrong.
Yeah, absolutely. Man, Dale Patrick's with a vicious body slam. If you notice, Dale Patrick's and Trip Cassidy are doing an excellent job expending their energy to inflict just heavy power punishment on their opponents and then quickly tagging out to give themselves a breather. That is a smart strategy, Taylor.
Oh, that's nasty. That man just spin his hand and put it all over the face of Cassius Star.
That's absolutely gross. You can't do that.
I'm a Dragons fan, but even I have my limits.
I probably wouldn't do that while the wrestler's dad is right in the corner and can legally get in this ring.
Yeah, the amount of disrespect just shown from Trip Cassidy to Cassius Star, it speaks for itself. I'm not going to try and highlight it anymore. Man,
Dale Patrick's is a bad man. Oh! That was a smart, quick, powerful pin by Dale Patrick's.
Yeah, I mean, he literally just dropped all of his weight directly on Cassius Star, and he did it with absolute force.
He uses his size. Kind of reminds me of Bam Bam Bigelow, Taylor.
Oh, man. Hard jabs from
my
Dale
goodness.
Patrick's.
Oh, couldn't get the choke slam on Cassius. Oh! Goodness.
Man.
Downward spiral.
Dale Patrick's gonna need some dental work after that.
Well, if I recall, that foot to the face maneuver by Cassius Star, that was what won him the Triple Threat Championship all those months ago.
Both men now trying to make the tag. Both men desperately needing the tag.
And here comes Apollo. Hard clothesline by Dan. Here comes Trip. No, booed up by by Apollo Star.
Big time suplex by the Buffalo native.
Oh, what a hard spinning back fist. Oh, here we go. Oh, come on, Apollo.
Apollo Star on fire, and this crowd is loving it.
Oh, there's Josh Crane. That's the global open weight crown holder. Josh Crane's out here.
Kerry.
But here's David Ali. That looks like David Ali, Eric Dillinger, and I think that's Carrie Awful. Out here to ward off Josh Crane.
Josh Crane and Ace Perry, the full Dragon stable, is here at this point.
I didn't even see Ace Perry. David Ali's chasing him off. A feud here. We'll see David Ali and Ace Perry later tonight. We'll also see Josh Crane, Eric Dillinger, Perry Awful.
The Dragons have a tendency of getting all men on deck when it looks like the championships are in trouble, but it seems like this time enough folks have had enough.
Yeah. Oh, man.
The Mo-Betta mob had some backup.
Oh, wow. Vicious falling kick by Trip Cassidy. Oh, and Tripp picks up. This is probably it. Oh my gosh, Dale off the top. No. Apollo, big flying punch.
I've completely lost track of who's legal in this thing.
I have no idea. But I see a superplex. I think match is legal. Frog splash!
And there it is.
No, 1, 2, 3.
I don't believe it. We've got new tag team champion.
610 days a race as the Dragons lose the championships to the Betta mob, father and son. Wow. What a historic upset.
And what a moment this has to be for the father and son combo of Apollo.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again, the following Tuesday singles match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first to my left, hailing from Cincinnati, Ohio, he is the Dead Mayor, Williams. As opponent, he is accompanied to the ring by his partner in Express. The second smiles back, gorgeous Morgan Taylor. He's from Cincinnati. He's huge and cute. This is Dalton McKenzie.
Thank you for joining us here at WrestleARTS 21 Greatest Hits. This is a matchup between Aaron Williams and Dalton McKenzie. I'm Jeff Edge, voice of Indianapolis, alongside the talk of the town, Taylor McAllister. Taylor, we've had quite the history between Dalton McKenzie and Aaron Williams. If you recall, I believe it was WrestleARTS 19 where Morgan Taylor was out, and so the Express had to find a new fill-in, and it was Aaron Williams. Aaron and Dalton did not get along very well in that matchup against War. Aaron ended up costing them the match. And then it's just been kind of going back and forth from there.
Big belly to back takedown there. Williams wisely getting out of the ring.
And then WrestleARTS 20, there was a matchup against the Matt Daddies with Morgan Taylor and Dalton McKenzie. And then Aaron Williams came out, distracted Dalton, leading the Matt Daddies to get to the victory, hence leading up to this matchup between Delicious Dalton and the Cincinnati Shogun himself, Aaron Williams. A good mentorship by the partner, Morgan Taylor there. Looked like he even had a stool.
Aaron Williams taking the opportunity to set the pace of this contest.
Yeah, that is Aaron Williams' strength, right? Is that he is a pace setter in every matchup that he's in, all the way back from his first WrestleARTS debut at WrestleARTS 8 when he beat the national treasure Nick Aldis.
What an incredible debut that was for Aaron Williams.
Aaron Williams has defeated a who's who in WrestleARTS, from the Babushka Bear and Jeffrey John to Dex Royal. You know, he did have quite a feud with global openweight crown holder Apollo Star in an amazing series of matches. Wow, what a big tackle by huge Dalton McKenzie.
Oh, the strength and power of Dalton McKenzie on display there.
You don't see Aaron Williams just completely overshadowed by the size of someone. I know Nick Aldis had some size on him, but man, Dalton is just a massive man.
Just using that grip strength now to shoot pain through the wrists and hands of Aaron Williams.
Aaron Williams is going to be in some trouble in this matchup. How is he gonna find a way to overpower Dalton McKenzie?
Williams trying to find his way up in this test of strength.
Go back and watch. Go back and watch WrestleARTS 20 when Dalton McKenzie was matching up against Sage Phillips. He picked up Sage over his head. Taylor, I thought he was going to throw Sage out of the building.
What an innovative way to get out of that situation.
Man, Dalton just yanked him up and yoked him. Man.
Scary strength by Dalton McKenzie.
Aaron Williams is getting ragdolled. Oh, good Lord. I have never seen Aaron Williams this out of his element. Man, he's getting, baddest man alive is getting thrown around this ring. He's trying to use the ropes for leverage. McKenzie over him, oh my gosh.
What a power slam.
Good Lord, Dalton McKenzie is an absolute powerhouse. They don't call him the Indiana Beef Council for nothing. Oh my gosh. Got him in a military press. Aaron Williams could be going for a ride. Oh, wow. Oh. Taylor, we've never seen Aaron Williams in this much trouble.
Not this early on, for sure.
Aaron Williams is out. He's just laying there. Oh my gosh, slingshot, no. Big swing by Dalton McKenzie. I don't know if that's what Dalton wanted to do, get himself all dizzy. That might not have been the best move. Aaron Williams back up. Oh, clothesline out of the ring. Dalton McKenzie is cleaning house here this evening at WrestleARTS 21.
Well, despite his best efforts so far, Aaron Williams simply has no answer for the uncanny, unwieldy strength.
Able to pull Dalton out of the ring. Aaron's going to have to change the game here on the outside. Do something. Oh, man. Beautiful strike. And then a big back chop.
Aaron Williams still trying to kind of figure out where he is. I think he's still off kilter from all that swing.
Man, I can't watch these clubbing blows. You know, Dalton's got a... Oh, my... No. Not in the trick. No. Oh, man.
He just put Aaron Williams in the trash. How disrespectful is that?
Shades of middle school. You know, it's like trash day. I think that episode of Hey Arnold, if you ever saw it, where I think it was the sixth graders trashing the fifth graders or something like that. Wow.
Oh, what a kick. And finally, Aaron Williams is starting to kind of find a stride here, I think.
I can't believe I just saw Aaron Williams get thrown in the trash. I never thought I would see that at WrestleARTS. You see, you know, you got to come to a live show.
No argument for me. Always a good time here at the Irving Theater.
You know, the Express, before Aaron Williams intervened, you see Dalton McKenzie along there with gorgeous Morgan Taylor. The Express were on a roll. They had a big victory over Jordan Dye and Dylan Cole before Aaron Williams intervened. So I think Dalton McKenzie, oh man, another shot to that lower back. That's a really great idea. You know, before Aaron Williams intervened in that fateful matchup, I think the Express were heading towards those tag team championships. Oh, wow.
Aaron
Very
Williams
smart.
Essentially just stomping away and driving elbows into the kidneys. I don't care how strong you are. Your organs are what they are. They don't bodybuild.
Well, we're finally starting to see Aaron Williams find some ways. It only takes a matter of time. Yeah, throwing some shots to that lower back certainly helped.
Well, Aaron Williams' #1 ability isn't his athleticism or his strength or the various maneuvers that he does, even though all of those things are excellent and top-notch. It's his ability to adjust, to adapt, to strategize on the spot.
Yeah, absolutely. He is one of the most cerebral wrestlers we've ever seen at WrestleARTS alongside Apollo Star. They might be the cream of the crop.
Mark my words, we are looking at two future Global Open Crown holders here in WrestleARTS. I have no doubt about that.
I agree. Oh my goodness!
Man, his shoulder just hit that steel post hard.
McKenzie just landed like a plane. Did you see the force with which he flew downward?
Yeah, who knows if he hit his head or what hit on the concrete once he landed, but that shoulder went straight into that post, and that's going to take away a lot of that upper body power that he uses to lift Aaron Williams or whomever up over his head and do those type of maneuvers.
This is where Aaron Williams starts getting dangerous because it looks like he's taking a rest, but you know he's strategizing, Taylor. You know he's thinking about what he's going to do next.
Well, and that's the key with Aaron Williams is he's always thinking. There's never a moment, even when he's getting punched in the face, he's already thinking about what he's going to do next.
Oh, man, looks like he just spit it. Morgan Taylor. Yeah, apparently, I think Morgan Taylor should be allowed to just beat him up. We saw it with Sage Phillips and Jordan Dye earlier. I imagine Morgan Taylor could just wail on him with a chair. Why not? Oh, man. Morgan Taylor said, "Why are you doing this?" And Aaron said, "Why? You don't want to know why I'm doing this?" Oh, my goodness. Taylor, if you're Aaron Williams, what's your problem with Dalton McKenzie? Why even start all this?
I mean, ultimately, right now, my problem is that he is in the way for me getting the winner's share of the purse.
Yeah, that's true. But even at, WrestleARTS 20, Aaron Williams didn't have to come down there and distract Dalton McKenzie.
Well, when things broke down during their tag team match, which honestly, none of this is Aaron Williams' fault. This all really comes back down to David Barker choosing to force Aaron Williams and Dalton McKenzie to team together.
That's true.
During a night when gorgeous Morgan Taylor wasn't able to make it for a advertised tag team contest. If he'd let Dalton McKenzie go 2-on-1 like he wanted to, which is only a handicap match if it's someone other than Dalton McKenzie on the one-person side.
Stop making so much sense, Taylor. Oh, man, here's going to come that big. Oh, man. Aaron Williams is so great with those kicks, and he laid it right into the lower back of McKenzie. We're not going to see another press slam, most likely. Nice chin lock by the Cincinnati Shogun. This match is brought to you by Sleepy Hollow Deli, who has a connection with Jack's Donuts. So they are on 5612 East Washington Street in Indianapolis. Go in. They have kolaches, bagels, subs, coffee, drinks, and donuts. Have you been in there, Taylor?
Oh, yeah. I love to get me a good bagel. I'm from New York, so, I have an appreciation for those things.
Oh. Was able to drop. What was that? Some sort of metal hitting the ground. I'm not sure what that was. Yeah, I've had their bagels. They were outstanding. Let me tell you about the sub sandwich I had last week. It's called the Roast Beast Feast, and it's a London broil roast beef topped with picante, provolone, roasted peppers, onions, peppercorn, mayo. Oh, Aaron Williams able to get that foot up. I highly recommend it. They have Jack's Donuts there, but they have really started to turn into quite the respectable deli. They got good coffee. Their drinks are amazing. Go check them out over on Washington Street, right across from the Irving Theater.
Dalton McKenzie having some trouble finding his footing.
Oh, man.
Well, he caught Aaron Williams and gave him a big body slam, but it took a lot out of McKenzie as well.
This has been an incredible contest between these two men.
Like I say, future champions, no doubt about it in my mind.
You know, and maybe that also speaks to this rivalry here, right? Is Aaron Williams, since he was not able to capture the global openweight crown from Apollo Star, he needs to find a way, ooh man, big elbow, to get back into that title picture. You know, he had that big victory over Nick Aldis. Nick Aldis had a lot of size on him. With a win here over a guy like Dalton McKenzie, Aaron Williams can rise back through the rankings and find himself back at the top of WrestleARTS.
Oh, what a spine buster.
That was brutal.
I agree with everything that you just said, but also, how huge would it be for a newcomer like Dalton McKenzie to beat the established Aaron Williams here tonight?
Yeah, that would be a huge victory with Morgan Taylor in his corner. Oh my gosh, somersault right. Oh, he was going for a DDT. Dalton into a suplex. I don't know if that's the smartest thing on that back. Oh! Wow.
He just dropped him like a sack of potatoes.
Yeah, man. That couldn't have been nice. Fans rallying behind McKenzie. Oh! McKenzie went right into the corner. Pick one.
I was going to say, he may have knocked himself out. He hit that middle turnbuckle, and while, yes, there is a pad over the turnbuckle, it's not a very thick pad. It's fairly thin, and there's nothing but metal behind it.
Yeah, Dalton went racing into that turnbuckle, too. He's got thighs the size of tree trunks, and he used those to pick up all that momentum, went right into the corner. Oh. Something bad's about to happen here. Aaron stuck on the top rope. Here comes Dalton McKenzie.
They're up in that high rent district, and that is not where you want to be.
This is about to turn out very badly for both men.
Aaron Williams managed to shift his weight and go from what would have been a belly to back to a bit of a cross body in his advantage.
Smart maneuver. Smart reversal by Aaron Williams. Oh, this could be all she wrote. Aaron Williams could be going for that big kick. Oh, man. Dalton able to duck. Gutbuster. Oh, there's a gut-wrench powerbomb. But Dalton not able to make the pin. Aaron slides to the outside.
Much like Heather Monroe earlier, Aaron Williams also showing his veteran prowess by getting out of there so he doesn't have to worry about whether or not he can answer the 3 count.
Yeah, 100%. Morgan Taylor. I don't know if I want to be poking Aaron Williams right now. Oh, slap to the face. Oh, man. Aaron Williams escapes Morgan Taylor. Oh, my gosh, low blow to Dalton McKenzie.
And that speaks to what we were talking about earlier, the wisdom, the strategy of Aaron Williams.
Knockout kick.
He managed to pull Morgan Taylor in as a distraction, and bam, there it is. 1, 2, 3.
Aaron Williams was waiting for his moment, and he got it.
Contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, being accompanied the ring by Jordan Dye. From Bloomington, Indiana, he is one half of the Matt Daddies. He's the catch wrestler.
All right, thank you for joining us at WrestleARTS 21 Greatest Hits. Here I'm Jeff Edge, the voice of Indianapolis, alongside the talk of the town, Taylor McAllister. We got a matchup here between the Catch Wrestling Casanova, Sage Phillips, and one half of the Carnies, the Dogface Gargoyle, Kerry Awful. Taylor, who you got in this matchup?
Well, I'm not as looped in on the Carnies as I am on Sage Phillips.
Sure.
Sage Phillips is always an intelligent bet because he is a proven technical expert.
Yeah.
He's calculated, and he's got a lot of years of experience behind him.
Yeah, that's true, and we do know, we've heavily scouted Sage Phillips. He has wrestled 9 matches so far at WrestleARTS. We only have Carrie Awful once at WrestleARTS 17 in a match for the Global Tag Team Championships with the Dragons alongside partner Nick Iggy. So we don't have a whole lot of tape on Nick Awful, so we'll see how he matches up here against Sage Phillips. I know a win over Sage Phillips would go a long way here at WrestleARTS, though.
Sage Phillips keeping that headlock just wrenched in tight on Kerry Awful of the Carnies.
Yeah, Sage Phillips likes to keep it nice and close, right? Let's keep locked up if he can, and try and take out some of those joints, take out some of those limbs, try and grab a hold, try and grab a headlock, put you in a sleeper, put you in a choke, anything he can to just stay close to you.
The Catch Wrestling Casanova showing off his prowess. Nice counter there by Kerry Awful. Oh, and Sage Phillips essentially chasing him out of the ring. Kerry Awful calling for the test of strength. Sage Phillips. Oh, what a kick by Sage Phillips.
Vicious kick. Sage quick to keep grabbing that headlock. Nice shoulder tackle.
Sage Phillips trying to take him over, but Kerry Awful managing to keep his feet planted. And a big shot there to the wrist of Sage Phillips.
Well, now that we've seen some of Kerry Awful, what do you think, Taylor? Is he able to get a run here going here at WrestleARTS?
So far, so good. He seems to handle himself well.
Oh my goodness. Kerry Awful distracted by Jordan Dye, and Sage throws him right into that steel post. It being around that steel post, the most unpleasant place to be in the Irving Theater. I highly recommend staying away from there. Oh, wow.
There's a little bit of a Dutch Mantel vibe to Kerry Awful that I really appreciate, that I enjoy.
I could see that. Jordan Dye trying to choke the life out of Kerry Awful. The Carnies trying to make a name for themselves in the division here. Not fans of the Dragons, not fans of the Matt Daddies.
What a time to make your splash now that the 600+ day champions have been dethroned, and it's a whole new division now.
Saw the Philosopher stomp there earlier from Sage Phillips, and then a Northern Lights suplex. Oh man, driving those elbows into the shoulder. Oh no, not grabbing the nose. Sage Phillips reminds me of a lot of old timers like Gene Anderson who'd grab a hold of you, take out your nose. an old school hooker.
Sage Phillips going back to the arm. Big stomp to the elbow. Well measured by Phillips.
Oh, man, just getting that arm. Oh, that's one way. Notice how Sage doesn't break the hold. Oh, man, how resilient of Sage Phillips to take 2 elbows to the jaw and not break his hold. That speaks a lot of the grip strength of Sage Phillips. Reminds me of Danny Hodge, Taylor.
Don't put any apples around him.
Yeah, a pair of pliers.
Oh, big suplex there by Sage Phillips.
That's a suplexed him out of the ring. Sage Phillips is so ferocious. Oh, man, Jordan died to the outside, throwing Kerry Awful into the post and tries to walk it away like he was just talking to some old-timer on the outside. Oh! Big strike to the back of Kerry Awful. And Sage able to grab the hold, and Kerry's able to reverse it. Sage Phillips with his catch wrestling background. 1, 2, nope. Oh, man! Right into a rear naked choke.
What a tremendous reversal. The whole tide of this contest has changed.
Kerry Awful's got those legs dug in too. Can Sage find a way to get rid of that grip? Oh, he does. Kerry lost the leg. Oh, Sage is able to get out of it, get to the ropes. And Kerry was not able to keep that vine hooked in there. Oh, and then Sage with a beautiful kick to the back knee. Just a smart wrestler there. This match is brought to you by Giacomo's Upper Crust Pizza. Giacomo's has been a sponsor of WrestleARTS since the very beginning. Come on in, get the Slaughterhouse 5. Their lunch specials are outstanding, Taylor. Maybe the best deal in the city.
Love me some Giacomo's.
I think you get a salad, a slice of pizza, and a drink for I think they pay you to take it. I've never had a deal that good in the city.
Well, I don't know if it's quite that good, but it's very good. No question.
Yeah, if you're looking, especially with the inflation and everything, if you're looking for a great deal, come on into Giacomo's. Oh, wow.
Sage Phillips throwing a hard elbow, and Kerry Awful essentially just kind of shakes it off.
He needed to readjust his jaw. Oh, wow. Jeez, that hurt me. My jaw just clenched with that big right shot by Kerry Awful. The dog face gargoyle. Yeah, I bet he used to be a handsome man. Taking too many shots to the face will do that to somebody. Oh! There's never a reason to spit on someone. Kerry Awful grabs the throat. Big slap. Oh my gosh, leverage him with a massive clothesline, and here comes Kerry. 1, 2. Sage was somehow able to get the kick out. He had to face the full weight of Kerry Awful on that one. One. Man, I thought that was over. Taylor, this has been an incredible contest here this evening. Who guess Kerry Awful is throwing everything at Sage Phillips.
Yeah, I think this is proving to be a bit of a sleeper match. I'm thoroughly impressed with both of these guys, specifically with Kerry Awful. I think just because I already knew what Sage Phillips was going to bring to the table, I already kind of expect this caliber from Sage Phillips. But Kerry Awful really making a name.
Yeah, I'll say I'm impressed here this evening. if you can go toe-to-toe with Sage Phillips for this long, you should deserve some respect. And Kerry's been able to get the better of Sage on a lot of interactions here. Oh, man. Kerry, well, that was smart by Sage. Kerry trying to grab the ropes for leverage, and Sage was able to snatch them both, pull them into a suplex.
Yeah, absolutely brilliant maneuver there by Sage Phillips.
Yeah, Sage, the thinking man's wrestler, the philosopher, if you will. And we haven't heard a peep out of Jordan Dye for a minute. I'm getting a little worried, Taylor.
Double underhook, see where it goes.
Kerry able to get out of it.
Knee to the jaw of Sage Phillips.
That can't be easy for Kerry Awful either. Being able to maneuver around Sage is not easy.
No, you look at Kerry Awful, and you definitely expect more of a street fighting presence than a technical wrestling presence. Man.
He's got the rear naked again, and this time he's got those legs hooked in a little bit tighter. It looks like he's got them latched together. Sage is going to have to find a way to break through those legs and then get the, there it is.
Oh, Sage Phillips, he's tapping out.
That's it. And Kerry's looking for the referee. Yeah, you can't keep that pressure on forever. Oh! Jordan Dye just got. Finally, somebody spit on Jordan Dye. Thank goodness. Kerry Awful had this match won. Sage Phillips blows a kick. Oh, Shining Wizard. That might do it. 1, 2, 3. What a joke.
Winner of the match by pinfall, Sage Phillips. Well. Kerry Awful. There are no carnies here to help you. Huh. Just the dragons. Wow, ironic. You come to Indianapolis and you expect some royal treatment. Boy, are you mistaken. This is Indianapolis, Kerry. What are you thinking? Of course he's gonna hit you.
Oh, the Dragon's just assaulting Kerry Awful here. David Bart into the ring. I think he's going to try and lay down some law.
I don't think so. No, you will not, because if you do,
Oh, man.
you're stripped of your title. Truth is stripped of his title. And I'll fire all four of you. There's
David
no
Barker,
dragon interference on the
former winner of the Bulldog Bash.
You heard me, Neil. Go back to Japan.
Oh,
Ladies and gentlemen, once again, this match is for the WrestleARTS Global Women's Crown. Once again, your official, Zach Henderson, introducing first to my left, the challenger. She is hailing from Texas, but now residing in Chicago, Illinois. She is the Lucha Unicorn, Laynie. Introducing next to my right, hailing from New Chicago, Indiana, but now residing in Indianapolis. Just 12 hours ago, with one-on-one and almost defeated Shane Mercer. She is your defending WrestleARTS Global Women's Crown Champion, when you wish upon a shooting star, Armstrong.
joining us at WrestleARTS 21. This is Greatest Hits Volume 1. I'm Jeff Edge, the voice of Indianapolis, alongside the talk of the town, Taylor McAllister. We got a global women's crown holder matchup here between the champion, Rachel Armstrong, against Laynie Luck. You'll recall Laynie defended the title on behalf of Heather Monroe back at WrestleARTS 10. So, she's no stranger to a women's championship match. Taylor, who you got?
Well, as much as I like Laynie Luck, Rachel Armstrong has been so impressive since her debut here at WrestleARTS, capturing the WrestleARTS Women's Crown already very early into her run.
Yeah.
So, it's hard to bet against her. I think I'm going to go with Rachel Armstrong.
Okay, going with the champion. Rachel debuted at WrestleARTS 11 in a matchup against Alice Crawley, was not able to get the best of Alice. Alice went on and beat Heather Monroe for the championship. And since then, Rachel has rattled off 4 straight wins, beating Blair, Onyx, beating Heather and Laney in a tag team matchup, and then Heather and Ari Alexander before winning the Global Women's Crown against Leela Feist. Yeah, you heard Rachel is no stranger to some tough matchups.
Rachel attempted to go in for the single leg takedown, but Laynie Luck, using her major size advantage, was able to prevent that and get the front face lock. But just that quick, Rachel Armstrong turns into a hammerlock.
Yeah, you got to be careful with Laynie Luck. She uses her strength very well. That'll be a problem here for the shooting star.
Now she's got that full Nelson locked in.
Oh, that's very nice. Ooh! Rachel able to use a jawbreaker and then an arm drag. Very impressive from the champion. And you saw the interview, hopefully, that I did with Rachel Armstrong. She's a former valedictorian, a multi-sport athlete, played golf, played volleyball. I think she played basketball. She is a true sportswoman, and she's going to show every bit of that tonight as she defends the global women's crown. Wow, nice sneak under. Oh wow, beautiful reversal by Laynie Luck. And Hurricane Rana. Wow. Yeah, Laney's showing that she has some speed as well, eating a front drop kick right there. I know that you're a bit of a fan of Laynie Luck. Is it that she uses a good combination of speed and power?
Well, I just think that Rachel Armstrong is, man, I thought we almost had it right there. Rachel Armstrong is so used to the size disadvantage because she is such a smaller competitor that she's outsized in most cases, kind of like Sage Phillips. So I feel like, someone the size of Laynie Luck is likely to underestimate Rachel Armstrong, which is a mistake. And B, I think that Rachel Armstrong is so well prepared going into these types of contests that it's hard to match up with that level of preparation that Rachel Armstrong brings to things.
You make an excellent point. Did you ever read Malcolm Gladwell's book, David and Goliath?
I can't say that I did.
It was a really interesting take where it talks about how, we think of Goliath as this dominating, clear favorite. And he points out a lot of times throughout history that, David actually can be overmatched in some scenarios. There are times where David is clearly the favorite, being able to utilize that, the small size, being able to use the skills that they have available, and how actually if they play by the skills that David has, they absolutely win more times than not. And I see that a lot of that in Rachel. You brought up that she knows she's going to be undersized in every matchup. So going into it, she already knows how to match up. Meanwhile, you look at Laynie, sometimes Laney's the most powerful one in the match. Sometimes she's the fastest one. And, because she's so big, but she could be outmatched in any of her skill set. It's very hard to match Rachel's speed and her quickness.
I think that's a good observation. And Rachel Armstrong, though, now in a little bit of trouble here. The interesting submission maneuver there by Laynie Luck, capturing both arms.
Wow.
Oh, what a cover.
That is a smart pin by Laynie, leveraging those legs, just kind of stacking Rachel on top of herself.
Now, all that having been said for Rachel Armstrong, Laynie Luck certainly has some advantages. Of course, there's the size, as we've already discussed, but Laynie Luck is also a much more seasoned competitor than Rachel Armstrong as well. I think Rachel Armstrong catches on with incredible quickness, but Laynie Luck does have years of experience. There's a lot to be said for experience.
Yeah, that's true. I don't know. I don't have how many years experience Laynie has. Oh, wow. I do have that she calls herself the party unicorn. Taylor, I don't know what that means.
You got me, partner.
Oh, wow. Well, Rachel able to get the backslide. Laynie very lucky to get out of that one. That could have been it. Notice, Laynie's yelling, but she is out of breath. She needs to catch her breath. I would not be yelling and exerting more energy. It's about to, Laynie's yelling again. Oh, man. Missed that boot, and there's Rachel with the flying forearm shot.
Just rapid fire offense here.
Notice how Rachel holds on to her energy. Make sure she uses it for her opponent. That's smart right there. Oh, double knee. Laynie somehow able to push Rachel off her during that. You don't want Rachel to build up too much momentum. Laynie takes the back. Oh, but Rachel rolls through. Gets a near 2 count. Man. I think that's a drive-by kick right there by Laynie Luck. Taylor, there's been a few moments during this match where Laynie was just 1 second away from being the global women's crown holder.
Yeah, you can't count Laynie Luck out, no doubt about that. Like I said, lots of experience. She's been at this for about a decade, and just big and scary when she decides that she's had enough and gets primal about it.
Yeah, absolutely. You look at the grit of the champion, the fighting spirit, the heart of Rachel Armstrong. Wow, what a quick pop-up by Laynie Luck.
Oh, and this is not going to fare well for the champion.
Oh!
DVD Death Valley driver.
2. We might have a new champ. Rachel barely got the shoulder up. I don't even know if she did, Taylor. We might have to look at the replay on that. I'll take the referee's word for it, but I thought that was it.
Laynie Luck wasting a lot of time here. That was a mistake.
I'm shocked how Rachel Armstrong is still in this match after the Death Valley driver. Oh. Wow! What a outstanding thing.
What just happened there? The referee just got pulled out.
Is that
Looks like Heather Monroe pulled out the referee.
Oh, Rachel just took out Heather Monroe. Oh my gosh. This crowd upset with Heather Monroe. Big back kick by the shooting star, and here we go. Oh! 1, 2, 3. Heather Monroe is beside herself.
Rachel Armstrong retains despite the interference of Heather Monroe on the outside.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner.
Wow. Well, that's going to be a match we're going to need to see someday. We're going to need to get that in the ring, and maybe we're going to get it right now. Heather Monroe assaults the champion. Oh my goodness. Oh, and Heather and Laney. Here comes Blair Onyx.
The arachnid kid getting back in there. Her and Heather had a heck of a fight earlier tonight.
Oh, man. Blair chases off Laney Luck. Heather's got the belt. That used to be her belt.
Oh, here comes David Barker again.
Oh, man. Former winner of the Bulldog Bash. You don't want to get on his bad side.
We're not doing this. Rachel, no, I'm tired of people hitting people after the match. Stop.
The crowd wants to see some blood. David says keep your hands. David took the title off of Heather Monroe.
David better watch out or Heather Monroe's going to end up putting him down.
Oh, what's she going to do?
That's what.
David just suspended Heather Monroe. I think Heather Monroe just got suspended, Taylor.
Shame on David Barker.
That was wild. You can't put your hands on the director of operations.
He shouldn't have been there in the first place. He should have thrown up around.
It's ridiculous. People need to act like grown folk in the word of David Barker.
David Barker needs to mind his own business.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. It is a singles match. Being officiated by referee Dalton. Introducing first, representing the Dragons from Indianapolis, Indiana. It's Black Diamond, Ace Kerry. And his opponent from Chicago, Illinois, by way of Atlanta, Georgia, he's the Savior.
Jeff Edge, the voice of Indianapolis, alongside the talk of the town, Taylor McAllister. We're here at WrestleARTS 21 Greatest Hits, and Taylor, there may be no more of a greatest hit than the barn burner that David Ali and Ace Perry had way back at WrestleARTS 19. We might have to run that one back. That was a match of the year candidate, and here we are.
Well, Ace Perry was victorious in that first contest, and I have no doubt that the Dragon representative will be victorious again here tonight, because that's what Dragons do. They win. Now, I realize that they did just lose the tag team championships, but that's very odd pairing. Very odd pairing.
Well, the thing is, you only win if you have three other Dragons with you.
Hey, now, that's not necessarily true.
Well, and the thing about that matchup back at WrestleARTS 19 was, David Ali was on quite the roll. He defeated Zodiac the Mystic, one of your favorite wrestlers, and then he beat Cavron Canyon. So David Ali was on quite a roll until he lost to Ace Perry, but then he went back, got a big victory over Trip Cassidy. So right now, David Ali's calling himself the Dragon Slayer.
Well, I think that is grossly premature.
Well, but it could be. Could be. Maybe I'll just call him the Dragon Slayer. They've David Ali's able to win this matchup, he will get a shot against Josh Crane for the global openweight crown. That is if Josh Crane is able to retain against Eric Dillinger here in the main event of WrestleARTS 21. And Ace Perry's going to have his hands full here. Normally, Ace Perry's able to use that speed, but David Ali's quite the athlete. He's got a lot of athleticism, a lot of speed for himself. Oh, man. Ace Perry able to win that takedown. Ace Perry tried to run to the ropes. David Ali grabbed the leg. 1, 2, pulled him into a roll-up. All right. Beautiful leapfrog. Wow. Handspring by Ace Perry, the Black Diamond. Holy cow. David Ali, way to grab the arms there, force a takedown. And trip the leg there by Ace Perry. Nice flip over. Okay. Taylor, what do you make of the early goings of this matchup?
Obviously, both competitors have studied each other well. A lot of back and forth action here.
Black Diamond takes his shirt off early. That could be ominous. David Ali has had a fantastic career here at WrestleARTS. He beat Cole Radrick, the old Ratty Daddy, one of Taylor's favorite wrestlers at WrestleARTS 11. He was able to get a victory over Cassius Starr at WrestleARTS 12 as well. Not a lot of people have a victory over Zodiac the Mystic either.
No, they do not.
Both men able to match each other. Strength for strength right here. David's able to get Ace Perry into the corner, but Perry's using the ropes to kind of get leverage. Oh my gosh. And they stay locked up. Ali looks like he motions to the outside, and they're still locked up on the outside. People are getting out of the way here. And the lockup finally breaks. Oh, right into a lockup again.
They're like Akon. They're locked up. They won't let them out.
Yeah, man. This is like an old school, high school brawl right here, just locking each other up. Reminds me of the fight from Saved by the Bell with old Zach Morris and Slater. Taylor, I don't know if you saw that one.
I might have, but it would have been a long time ago.
Man, that was a match of the year candidate too. If Screech hadn't broken it up, something would have happened. Wow, beautiful off the top rope there by Ace Perry. Man, same. David Ali able to match hold for hold with Ace Perry. Wow. Ooh, wow.
A lot of springboard action. Both of these men very agile.
Looks like a 360 European uppercut. Chop to the corner by the Savior. Good Lord. David Ali has a 6-3 record here in WrestleARTS. Very respectable. Oh my gosh, there's a lot of parity in WrestleARTS that have a 6-3 record as a standout for the young blue chip athlete. Oh my gosh, Black Diamond was able to get Ali out of the ring. David Ali hits that concrete floor. Referee's checking on David Ali, make sure maybe he didn't bust his elbow or knee or anything. Oh, it does look like he hurt his elbow there on the floor. That's gonna be harmful for the rest of this matchup, Taylor. Especially as David Ali's known for throwing those fiery European uppercuts.
May have to look more for a Canadian uppercut. Not quite as
yes. They call that the maple syrup. Ace Perry getting David Ali into the corner with some shoulder thrusts there. David Ali's got to protect that abdomen.
I appreciate how Ace Perry followed through just as far as he could. He looked like me trying to push my car out of the snow in December in Western New York.
Oh, man. Right through the ice, too. I hope that didn't really happen to you, Taylor.
A time or two.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, wow. Did you see the way David Ali hit that post? His feet came up. He flew into the turnbuckle. Ace Perry able to throw with a lot of force here. And what did he go outside to get? What is that? Oh, no.
Just thought that...
Is that a beer?
Thought David Ali was running a little hot and he'd cool down a little bit. Just doing him a solid was Ace Perry.
You know, Ace Perry has had to sacrifice his winner's purse a few times to pay for the damages that he caused the fans in the arena.
Shades of Ravishing Rick Rude there by Ace Perry.
Beautiful dance moves. Oh, my gosh. Oh. We'll call that a leg drop with theatrics. Ace Perry doing a great job starting to pick apart David Ali. He's got a nice headlock. David Ali's trying to maneuver himself to get some leverage. Oh! Man.
What a whip into the corner. Put all of his power into it, all of his weight into it, did Ace Perry.
Yeah, nice knee lift by Ace Perry too. He's trying to cut David Ali in half.
The only thing worse than getting beat up by somebody is having them talk to you when they do it.
Was that Ace Perry talking? He said something about match of the year. He's like, you think this is a match of the year? What do you think about this now? I did not expect David Ali to be just getting a beating for so long during this matchup.
That's because I can't get you to appreciate just how good these dragons are.
No, I can't stand him. Can't stand him, Taylor. Kick out by Ace Perry. I appreciate all of them one-on-one. What did they say? The dumbest humans are when we are as a collective. You know, the group has the lowest collective IQ. That's what I think about the Dragons when they get together. They bring the worst out of each other. But here, you get Black Diamond at his best.
Ace Perry wisely maneuvering so that David Ali ended up going head first right out to the concrete.
That's very wise. The concrete is your friend.
Unless you're the one hitting it.
Well, that is correct. Oh, Ace Perry jumps out of the ring, breaks the count, and throws David Ali into the post.
You can hear David Ali groaning over there. You can tell he's in a bad way.
Yeah. He's having a hard time bringing himself back together. He sustained a lot of injuries over the course of this match. The crowd really wants to see David Ali pull this one out, too. Oh, man. David Ali takes that chop in the chair. The longer David Ali, oh my gosh, I don't know where Ace Perry's going. The longer David Ali spends on the outside, it's not going to end up well for him. And Ace Perry ran around the crowd. No, Ali gets him up. Oh. David Ali throws Ace Perry back into the ring. Crowd wanted to see. Oh my gosh! Tornado clothesline of both men go over the top rope. David Ali did not choose to throw Ace Perry into the chair. I imagine he doesn't want to get disqualified, Taylor.
Both men now on the stage there here at the Irving Theater. The referee trying desperately to get these two men to come back into the ring.
Yeah, we don't want to see a double count out here at WrestleARTS 21 Greatest Hits. We want to see a finish to this matchup. Man, a series of elbows by David Ali. Just trying to shut up Ace Perry. Catches the leg kick. Wow. David Ali knocks Ace Perry back into the ring with a kick. Ali running back. What's going on here? Whoa! David Ali flies into the ring, but there's nobody home. Ace Perry's coming in here now. Oh! No,
Ace lost his footing.
Yep.
David Ali may be able to capitalize.
Oh, my goodness. 1, 2. Wow. I didn't think Ace Perry was going to kick out of that.
That was a close one.
These two seem to be having another candidate for match of the year here. Man, David Ali is so hurt. He's had his elbow hurt, he's had his abdomen, he's had his knee. How is he still going?
David Ali up top.
Oh my gosh, this is it! No!
2 cutters in a row, and let's call this one.
1, 2. David Ali kicks out. I can't believe it. I don't think Ace Perry can either.
I'm not sure that referee knows how to count to 3.
That was definitely a 2 count, Taylor.
Somebody put that kid, that referee in front of the Sesame Street. He does not know how to count to 3.
You're ridiculous, partner. David Ali has something in reserve here. Man, I can't believe the heart David Ali has shown here this evening at WrestleARTS 21. He takes Ace Perry back. Snap German suplex. Wow, hell of a power slam. 1, 2. Oh, wow, Ace Perry kick. I thought that was 3, Taylor.
Well, then you need to sit in front of Sesame Street right along with him.
Come on.
Give me energy.
David Ali asking the fans to hype him up.
Here I thought he was calling for a Red Bull from vending.
We don't have any Red Bulls here tonight, Taylor. We got Prime. You want Prime?
No, not even a little bit.
Wow. Round German suplex. Vicious kick by the Black Diamond, and here it goes. Get out of the way. Get out of the way.
Suicide dive by Ace Perry.
Perry's getting him quickly into the ring. That might be one more cutter ought to do it. Oh my goodness, springboard senton. That's it. 1, 2. Kick out by Ali. Wow.
If David Barker spent more time worrying about getting referees that can count to 3 and less time worrying about what Heather Monroe is doing, we would resolve a whole lot of issues around this place.
Ace Perry had this match in the bag twice.
No. Shut up. No.
David Ali refuses to quit. This is an amazing tale of endurance here by the Savior. And the crowd is just saying everything here tonight. Go big or go home. Oh my gosh, David Ali grabs Ace Perry by the throat. Nope. Oh. Vicious chop.
Got the sweat right off his chest.
Oh, superplex. One more. Oh my gosh. You surprised Ace Perry didn't go for the pin there, Taylor?
Yeah, I do question the wisdom of that decision. I appreciate that he seems to want to do it twice, and I understand that with a referee that can't count 3, he's thinking he's going to have to bring out all of the big guns.
Oh, no, Ace Perry tried to finish him with the second one. You're absolutely right. He said, I'm going to break out the big guns, but I don't think Ace Perry had it.
Well, he got some of it, but his footing obviously slipped.
David Ali felt like a sack of rocks. Man, what could Ace Perry? Is Ace Perry going for a third one here? Oh, another slap.
Well, I think with the way that the second one landed, that this is a mistake. I think Ace Perry should have kept him on the mat and gone for the cover.
Ace Perry's exhausted. He's having a hard time get all of it. Oh!
I stand corrected. Now cover the man.
No, Ace Perry wants one more. That is a mistake.
Yeah, 100%. I absolutely agree with you. That's not something I enjoy saying. But
look at David Ali's out.
If he tries, he should have gone for the pin there. Picking him up is a mistake.
David Ali did not have enough time to collect himself. If Ace Perry would have gone for the pin.
I can appreciate Ace Perry's frustration, as I think he should have won this match twice now. But he can't keep going back to the well. David Ali is too good for this.
What is David Ali? Holy cow! David Ali's got the momentum. David Ali has his second win here. He's coming off the top. Ace Perry spins. What a victory in a match of the year candidate. Big victory for David Ali.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again, this is AIWF 21. This match is a tall no countouts, no disqualifications. Your official AIWF referee Onyx. Introducing first, to my right, hailing from Indianapolis, he is the defending AIWF World Brass Knuckles Champion, the Public Enemy #1, Dillinger.
Josh Crane doing what Dragons do, just attacking Eric Dillinger from behind before the start of the match here at WrestleARTS 21 Greatest Hits. I'm Jeff Edge, the voice of Indianapolis, alongside the talk of the town, Taylor McAllister. Taylor, after what has to be a heavy favorite and match of the year for 2025 between David Ali and Ace Perry, now we got Ace Perry's tag partner and global openweight crown holder, Josh Crane, defending against Eric Dillinger. Who do you got?
Well, I would almost never go against Josh Crane, and I'm not going to make an exception here, especially since he's the openweight crown holder. But I got to say, it's been a tough night to be a Dragon.
Yeah, most definitely.
The Dragon combination of Trip Cassidy and Dale Patricks lost the tag team crowns earlier here tonight. Ace Perry was just robbed by David Ali in what was no doubt an excellent contest. So the only hope for the Dragons not having a 0-4 night, or an 0-3 night, excuse me, is that Josh Crane can retain the Global Openweight Championship here tonight.
Yeah, most definitely. And that match of the year candidate we just saw was brought to you by Trapdoor Tattoos, one of our newest sponsors. You know, Davey does an outstanding job. They have Joe Crone on staff. If you're looking to get a tattoo, specifically a wrestling-themed tattoo, you need to stop by Trapdoor Tattoos on Washington Street. They did just have an anime event that I highly recommend. I did have a friend who got a Pokemon tattoo, so go ahead and check that out. And if you did not just see that match of the year candidate between Ace Perry and David Ali, I highly suggest you do. Josh Crane going to town, just pulling some chairs out early here in this matchup. I must be no DQ, partner.
Crane putting all of the furniture in the ring. Oh, man. Baseball slide right into the chair, right into Crane's face.
I think this is also for Eric Dillinger's AIWF Hardcore Championship. Must
Eric
be
Dillinger now coming out in pursuit.
Eric Dillinger is having a great year also in professional wrestling. He can cap it off with a big victory for the Global Openweight crown over Josh Crane. Oh man, Josh Crane, I saw that elbow coming. That was gonna end worlds.
To your point, Dillinger so far undefeated here at WrestleARTS.
Yeah, he has a huge victory over Brandon Prophet, too. He's beaten Sage Phillips and he's beaten Sean Kemp. So that is, an amazing technical wrestler in Sage Phillips. Ooh, wow. You got Sean Kemp, who is fast and powerful, and then you got Brandon Prophet, with the legendary history. So Eric Dillinger has 3 victories over 3 very different opponents. 2 count there.
What an excellent pin variation there by Josh Crane. These 2 men going back and forth with the pinning situations.
This match is brought to you by Smashed Burger Bar, Smashed on Irvington. They did just add the Danger Burger that they had, I believe it was in the month of November. After Josh Crane, they did add it to the official menu. So you can now go to Smash Burger and get the Danger Burger anytime. I believe it's on Texas toast. It has some spicy sauce on it. Man, it is incredible. They also now have ice cream. So if you find the Danger Burger to be just a little too spicy, polish it off with either a Dole Whip or some ice cream.
Free Dole Whips.
Free Dole Whips? I didn't say free. You got to pay for that, brother. Nice roll up by Eric Dillinger. Oh my gosh! Holy cow!
I didn't even see that chair get put in that corner.
I didn't either. I didn't know the chair was there until I saw it collide with Eric Dillinger. Said, I think that's the end of the match. Eric Dillinger's out cold. That's it.
Yeah, that might be all she wrote.
That's it. Eric Dillinger's out. Oh, he just moved his hand. Wow. I'm in shock. Taylor, I'm with you. I didn't know that chair was there. Josh Crane has an incredible record. Wow, chair to the back. He has an incredible record at WrestleARTS in the tag division. It's impressive, but even just in singles competition here at WrestleARTS, he's 5-1. He's beaten Avery Hertz, Trip Cassidy, Cassius Star, Sean Kemp, and Apollo Star. His only loss comes to Apollo Star for the Global Openweight crown. Whoa, man. Josh Crane known for that small joint manipulation. Good Lord. Look at Eric Dillinger screaming in pain. His face says it all, and a stomp to the back. Dillinger is a man who knows pain. Looks to have seen a worse degree from Josh Crane.
Oh. Yeah, you don't want to go shot for shot with Josh Crane. That is a fight he will win almost every time.
Yeah, Josh Crane is taking apart Eric Dillinger since that's pushed into the chair. I think Dillinger's had a concussion. Man. Normally I don't like when people fall to the outside. That spells danger. But in the case of Eric Dillinger, you might want to take a minute to get away from Josh Crane. If I were in the ring with Josh Crane, I'd probably take a break, go up to concessions. Just try and find an excuse to get away from the man. And Dillinger able to give Josh Crane a cutter on the ropes there. Guillotined him. Oh, man. Dillinger's now tied up in those ropes, just eating chops and strikes. Oh, no. Oh, wow. Dillinger tried to clothesline. That was going to be beautiful. And then, oh, my gosh. Face first into the mat. 1, 2. Josh Crane thought he had it. I hope you know, if you're watching this at home, what you're looking at. You are looking at one of the best champions the Midwest has to offer here in Josh Crane.
Not one of. You are looking at the champion of champions.
Yeah, this is a masterclass in brutality and violence by Josh Crane. It is
Crane.
Yeah.
Josh Crane setting up the furniture. I don't know what he's got in mind here.
It's almost scary to watch them because we've seen violent wrestlers in Mo Atlas and Brandon Prophet, and we've seen technical wrestlers in Sage Phillips and Aaron Williams, but I don't know if there's too many technically violent wrestlers like Josh Crane, Taylor.
Oh.
That's what makes him one of the scariest people in all of professional wrestling.
Well, whatever Josh Crane had in mind.
Oh, no. No. Dillinger flies off of that steel chair, drop kicks another one into Crane's face. Oh, that could have been it. Josh Crane just had his face wiped out with the steel chair. That's going to hurt tomorrow. It's going to hurt now, but it's going to hurt tomorrow. Oh my gosh, Dillinger's going up. This looks like it could be a pile driver. Dillinger's not able to get the leverage, though. That's not easy to do. Oh man, the Alabama slam. Oh!
Oh, that's got to be it.
Yeah, 1, 2. That's a nice cover by Josh Crane. Able to put that elbow into Dillinger's face. Man. Both men able to get up to their knees here. They're going to trade elbows back and forth. Oh, man. Dillinger's able to throw those right shots so quickly, but he does not have the arm size. He's got the arm length, but he does not have the arm size of Josh Crane. I know Josh Crane spends a lot of time in the gym. Ooh, he has an intense fitness regimen. Oh, man. Big slap. Trading shots back and forth and back. And I wish I was. Taylor, did you count those?
I didn't count them, but I did see that they were painful.
I should have. I'd like to do the data behind those. Somebody needs to. Oh wow, big kick by Eric Dillinger. Somebody needs to track how fast those things were coming. Double headbutt. Wow. Okay. Take note. Don't headbutt Josh Crane. Oh, kick by Eric Dillinger.
No, if you don't think you're going to beat the GOAT in a headbutt contest, you sure aren't going to beat Josh Crane.
Josh Crane able to conserve his energy right until he really needs it. Dillinger quickly moving into the corner, but here he comes. Wow, tornado DDT. If he was able, he wasn't really able to drive Crane's head into the mat quite impactful enough. Otherwise, this might have been over. Working Josh into the corner, got a face wash. Man. Dillinger grabs the pin, not really able to put some leverage into it. Dillinger looks exhausted, partner.
Yeah, he has seen better days for sure.
Well, and what's tough about Eric Dillinger is not only did he take that shot in the head, but he's got speed and he's lanky, but when he's exhausted, it's really hard to put his power behind his strikes. So he may want to change things up and look for a different way to slow Crane down, because just by hitting him and kicking him, you just don't have the power behind your shots.
Oh, what do we got
Well,
here?
this might do something. Yeah, something like that.
And just hundreds of thumbtacks now on the mat.
Taylor, as a former wrestler, did you ever have to use thumbtacks or get put into some thumbtacks?
Well, I've never had to use thumbtacks, but I have been on the receiving end, and it's not a good time.
I'll live vicariously through you, Taylor. I don't ever want to feel that for myself. Did you get them in your head? Are they hard to take out?
Yeah, they can be depending on where they end up. And I've also been hit with what they call the tack bat, which is a baseball bat just wrapped in tacks. And that's not a good time either.
Man. Well,
and this is going to be a worse time even yet if Josh Crane is able to hit this. Neither one of these guys are going to enjoy the landing down there.
Can they feel the tacks through their boots? I see them stepping on them a lot.
Certainly possible. It depends on the thickness of the sole of the boot.
Oh, man. Eric Dillinger doing everything. Again, what I said is when he's exhausted, those clubbing blows aren't going to have too much of an effect on Josh Crane. Dillinger sat on the tacks, though. But Crane got him right on the back of his head. Oh, no. Dillinger struggling, but he's coming off the top. Oh! Missed a frog splash. Oh, man. What's Josh Crane going for here? Off the ropes, picking up some momentum in a big stand. Hansen, lariat. Two. I was sure that was going to be it. Josh Crane's having an impressive match right here. Oh, man.
Well, evidently Eric Dillinger thinks Josh Crane's number one, and Josh Crane just broke that finger, I think.
Josh Crane has not lost any power. Oh! Dillinger looks exhausted, but Crane's just as powerful as when this match started. 1, 2, 3. What an impressive victory from the champion. You said it yourself. He's probably the best champion in the entire Midwest.
No question about it in my mind.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner and new AIWF World Class Knuckles Champion and still a WrestleARTS Global Openweight Crown Holder, Danger Josh Crane.
Josh Crane, an amazing defense of that Global Openweight crown.